Hello, 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 hello. Virgo. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. The card we have for you today is the Lover's card, which is the first one that come out. And some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. This speaks of balance. This speaks of harmony, relationships, union, partnerships, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, deep love, a choice, the strength of two together. So some of you are really getting clear on, I'm hearing your boundaries. Some of you are getting clear on what balance looks like to you. Some of you are being more intentional about your spiritual journey. Um, some of you are finding a new romantic partner, or you could be in love at the moment. I love love. It just, there's a warmth to love that is just like, oh, it's like no other, honestly. Specifically, when talking about romantic love, it's like all the beauty of platonic love and then some. I'm hearing if you do it right. Mm, mm, mm. I love love. I love love. Love, when I think of love, I think of babies and how the love that babies show is just so, I'm hearing unaltered. It's just very pure. It's just very natural. It's a natural love. It's a love of, you know, animals for a stream. It's an appreciation. Oh, it's just amazing. I love love. Um, so yeah, some of you are getting into a new relationship. Some of you are finding harmony in your familial relationships, in your home, in your household. Um, some of you are doing the do. Ooh. Um, and some of you are part of a new partnership or strengthening your partnership. Um, whatever partnerships you're a part of, that can apply to. Um, what else for Virgo? That is the Lover's card. Some of you are really comfortable being yourselves with somebody, or maybe this person feels really comfortable around you. The way someone looks at you is like, you're the best thing since sliced bread. Someone's mum is trying to suss you out and getting, she's not quite sure if I'm hearing you're right for her daughter. And also if, yeah. So you could be dating a woman or you could be a woman. Some of you are having to consider how you're going to manage your time between like that home, is it work home balance, work life balance. Some of you are focused on work and you're splitting your time between home and work at the moment. You're really locked in. I'm seeing that you may have a goal. I'm hearing goal. You have a goal in mind that you're really trying to reach eagerly. I'm hearing eagerly trying to reach. It's very easy to get locked in the trap of reaching a goal and then immediately working towards another one without taking a breath, taking a moment, giving it I'm hearing furtherance. Is that the word? Furtherance? Furtherance. I have no clue what that means. Let's see. Furtherance. Furtherance. It's giving V. I think it's a V. Furtherance. I don't know. I don't know how to spell it. Fervor. Intense, heated emotion or passionate enthusiasm for a cause or activity. Wow. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I'm hearing you need to give everything its moment. So in terms of working hard, you may have a season where you're working hard. I'm seeing a day, I'm seeing the period of 24 hours. So even within the 24 hours, you can set a certain amount of time to work hard, and outside of that working hard, what are you going to choose to do with your time? Um, so it's, I guess, about being intentional with every moment of your time and ensuring that you have time for rest. So maybe some of you are finding it difficult to find that balance. Um, and if you have implemented that already, then I'm just seeing that you're doing well. Like you've learned that lesson. I'm seeing a tick, like a checked box. So well done for that. And if you're on that journey, honestly, it's I'm hearing self love. So finding balance in those things, like finding time for yourself, finding time to rest, time to take care of your temple. I'm hearing is just as important as working hard and reaching your goals. Um, Without a body, you don't have life. So essentially, if you look after your body will look after you. I'm hearing, um, and just the same as you work at your career, you work at your job, you work at your hobbies, you also um, are being called to work on your body, work on your health. So maybe some of you have been falling off a bit of your, what are they called? Resolutions that you made in January. I know that many of us, I think there's like a large percentage of the world in December that say, yeah, next year I'm going to eat healthy, work out every week. Um, and there's also a large percentage of us that also fall off of that. Um, and it's never too late to restart something. There's not one specific perfect time to start a new chapter or to begin working on new habits. Um, yeah, I'm hearing there's so many things that you want to do, so many things you want to achieve, and there's maybe some of you feel like there's not enough time in the day. Um, I think it might be helpful, or this has been helpful for me to really figure out what's important to me, um, and be honest with myself about how much time I need to do something. Um, I experienced something called time blindness, so maybe some of you have ADHD as well, where it's kind of difficult for me to really pinpoint how long something's going to take or when I will realistically be able to begin something. Um, and what I've started to do is if I make an appointment, say for example, the appointment begins at 2:15, I'll write in my phone that the appointment starts at 2 p.m. So even if I'm a little bit late, it's not the end of the world because I'll probably actually be on time. And worst case scenario, I might be 5 minutes late. So maybe that could work for some of you as well. Um, some of you need to be able or be more willing to, I'm hearing communicate and compromise in your romantic relationship. Um, I'm hearing make the decisions together. So maybe you could be somebody who's really comfortable with making decisions by yourself, and maybe you're used to that. maybe that is just the mindset that you held for a long time. So it might be a bit challenging to, constantly consider somebody else, constantly check in with somebody and make sure that they're comfortable and okay and on board with with decisions. Oh, I can't speak. That are going to affect the both of you. Um, yeah, there's something to be said for consideration, thinking that, thinking of the things that would impact your partner. Um, and even if you don't necessarily go along with what they suggest or what their ideas are in things that specifically only regard you, really and truly, then that's okay. But I'm sure that they would feel, more included. For some reason, I'm getting someone wants to get a haircut. Um, yeah, so maybe somebody is actually cutting their hair and they're calling their. What do you think about this hairstyle? Um, to say that if your partner says no, don't cut your hair, you're not going to cut your hair. But maybe if you were going to go completely bold, you might keep it a bit low. I don't know. But yeah, I'm feeling there's a need for compromise somewhere. Yeah, I'm getting it's quite a light-hearted energy. It's nothing like too serious. Like haircut's not that deep. Do you know what I mean? Um, so some of you could be in the beginning stages. I'm hearing it could be less than a year that you've been together, or roughly a year. Um, so you may not have experienced any. I'm hearing life-changing transformations. But I'm hearing something about needing to work the muscles before they're needed. Um, so I'm seeing somebody in a gym, picking up weights, and excuse me, confirmation. If, for example, you were to enter a weightlifting competition, you would more than likely know the, I guess, categories and weight classes that you could be a part of, and what the records are, what the like average is, and you'd have an idea of what you would need to be lifting. Um, so with that said, knowing how life can life, I'm hearing, you don't want to wait to, I'm hearing, build these skills before something happens or be prepared. So essentially, you want to work these muscles. You want to work the muscle of good communication, healthy boundaries, compromise, etc., consideration. You want to be doing these things in practice so that when it becomes absolutely necessary, you're already in the flow of it. You're already, I'm hearing you're not out of practice. So maybe some of you, it could have been a while between your current relationship and your last relationship. So you may be a little bit out of practice. But I'm hearing it's gonna go well. It's gonna be fine. I'm hearing it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Don't you worry, honey. I'm literally hearing, don't you worry, honey. Okay, what else do we have for the Virgo? Virgo, 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 Virgo. Ooh, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Okay, okay. Okay. Some of you, there's a breakup in your family. So maybe the parents are getting divorced. Um, Maybe the parents are getting divorced. Maybe there was a fast breakdown in communication. Something's happening quickly. Um, so somebody's moving out. You could be leaving your house, or maybe your partner's leaving your house, and starting a new chapter, a new journey. Um, or this could be what someone's thinking about. So somebody is strongly considering leaving a household, a family, a relationship. Um, they're trying to be very pragmatic and, quote unquote realistic. They're trying to be honest with themselves, and they're really in their head about it. They're not taking this decision lightly at all. Um, hmm. I'm hearing somebody's dating a brokey. Someone's dating a dusty. That could be why. Maybe you're not seeing your partner in like the honeymoon phase is over. I'm hearing the relationship has grown stale for some of you. Um, some of you are going into business by yourself. I'm hearing because it just makes sense. There could be a business partnership that has is no longer working for you. It's no longer aligned for you for whatever reason. Um, so yeah, I'm getting that someone's leaving some kind of situation, and you really could not be explaining yourself in your entirety. You're also keeping you could be keeping this in your head, the real reasons. The You could be keeping to yourself what you're gonna do next, your next moves. If you are getting divorced, I wouldn't really. Well, hmm. I often hear about divorces being potentially quite messy. I'm hearing don't tell them everything. If you're no longer in partnership with this person, personally and romantically, we're not talking about parenthood or whatever. Um, yeah, I'm hearing they don't need to know everything. Things could be used against you. Um, but I'm hearing you're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Yeah, there's big changes happening. Some of you are spontaneously starting a new business venture. Um, Something to do with your mind. I'm hearing something to do with maths, mathematics. I'm hearing therapy. Um, you could be a reader of some sort. Um, some of you are teachers as well. I'm seeing somebody grading papers. So you could be moving into a new school or a new institution if you're a teacher. Maybe they weren't paying you enough at your last place. Mm. Some of you need to be aware of your finances in your home. Um, it's kind of, I think that what's the word? Infantilization of women is being pushed a lot recently. But I do think it is very important for women to know what is going on with their household finances. Um, I've seen, people's partners pass away or they get divorced or whatever the case may be, and they either don't have a clue what is going on with their finances, or they, if it's like they don't have a clue, or they're just not financially literate. So maybe there's a need for some of you to gain, I'm hearing basic skills um, of financial literacy. I'm hearing you don't have time to get stressed. Focus on sorting this out. That makes sense. In terms of the mathematics. Um, what else? For some of you, it's I'm seeing a business venture gone wrong. So somebody could have gone into partnership with someone or a team, and it went wrong, and they've had to. I'm seeing that somebody's gonna have to start over. Someone's gonna have to start over. Um, what is this? What is this? Some of you are in deep thought. Some of you can't stop thinking about this. It's on your mind a lot. What is this? Let's see. Yeah, someone's talking to a lawyer, either about this business thing or about the divorce. Um, Someone could have not had time for their relationship. Maybe that's why this divorce could be happening. Um, Someone doesn't communicate well. It's like they keep all of their thoughts inside. Um, they've kept this information to themselves. So all the things that were going wrong with finances, they kept to themselves. Um, Again, that somebody's embarrassed that they were so out of the loop. There's no need to be embarrassed. There's no need to be embarrassed. I feel like some of us, anytime we realize that we've gotten something wrong, or that, we've made some kind of mistake or misstep or missed something, there's like this energy of, oh, I should have known better, when you only know what you know, you know? You only know what you know, Virgo. There's only so much that you can do. There's only so much food that can be held on a plate, I'm hearing. So some of you could be emotionally eating. Um, I'm seeing that someone's eating ice cream. Um, mm. Someone's got a lot of pride. Someone's got a lot of pride. Um, but I am hearing in the end it's going to be okay. It is going to be okay. People, lose their fortunes or make bad business deals or get divorced, or, you know, um, become bankrupt, or all of these unpleasant things, they happen every day. So trust me, you're not alone. When whatever you know, you may feel alone, whatever whatever situations you're experiencing or going through at the moment, you're not alone. Um, some of you are working really hard to try and move out of this situation, but there could be something stopping you. There could be something stopping you. I'm hearing you need to go back to the foundation. Um, so work on your routine. It's like I'm seeing like building blocks. Excuse me. So the first thing is making sure that you're taking care of your body. The next thing is taking care of your mind, your spirit. Um, I'm hearing when you're okay, your household can be okay. Um, so after you've dealt with yourself, making sure that you're treating your environment just as you're treating your body. Some of you need support with this, and that is absolutely okay. Um, that is absolutely okay. I'm hearing, I don't know what I'm going to do to fix this, but I'm going to fix this. If that is your attitude, I absolutely love that for you. That is the perfect attitude to have. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to be willing to, I'm hearing, be willing to do the work when you're called. So when the Most High calls upon you, be willing to follow instructions. I'm hearing. Maybe this is like a test of sorts, an opportunity rather than a test to put your faith. I'm hearing blind faith. Maybe this is an opportunity for you to build your spiritual relationship with the Most High through practicality, through action, through taking inspired action, following divine guidance. Mm. Somebody could be working hard to fix this situation. If you have children, I'm hearing that you're doing a really good job. I'm hearing that your children feel supported, and if that is not for you, and you do have children, maybe it would be good to speak to them about it. Um, I'm also seeing a toddler, so maybe they can't articulate themselves very well. So I'm hearing take care of the basics. You don't need to have eight hands. Do what you can with the two. I'm hearing. If you hear any noises in the background, please excuse my neighbors. I'm assuming they're watching the World Cup, or they could be having a party. I don't know, but they're making loads of noise. Um, yeah. So in terms of your household, ensuring that your routines are in order. I'm hearing order. There needs to be some kind of structure. You know, um, I'm hearing responsibility. If you do have children, don't be afraid or don't shy away from giving them more responsibility, especially if you resonate with the divorce message. If that is something that you're experiencing, um, someone's not being recognized for the hard work that they're putting in, or maybe this is one of the other contributing factors. Someone doesn't appreciate what energy they were being given in a relationship or in a um, yeah, in a relationship. It could be any relationship. Yeah, any type of relationship. I'm hearing any facet of the relationship, any dynamic. Someone just feels like there's a lack of appreciation, lack of recognition. Um, some of you are working hard on your mirror work. Um, Some of you are starting a 9 to 5. Um, and some of you are taking a job that is, I'm seeing somebody working in McDonald's. So maybe you're taking a job that you may not want to be able to fund a hobby until it can turn into a career, or maybe you're getting any job while you apply for the jobs that you more so desire. Some of you um, could be working this job at McDonald's or whatever fast food place, and you work your way to um, a more experienced position. I'm hearing your work is being modified, quantified. So maybe you're being paid well for the work that you're doing. Maybe you're working really hard and someone notices. You're being noticed at work. Um, and that is often how people get promotions. They do their job really well, and somebody with more responsibility, I'm hearing, um, notices and says, yeah, this person would be great for X, Y, and Z position. Um, so congratulations. That's really lovely. Yeah, your hard work's not going unnoticed. You may not feel confident about yourself for some reason. Um, hmm. Some of you are being very disciplined with your paychecks. Good on. I'm hearing you need to not be afraid of spending on yourself. Treating yourself is not a waste. Making sure that you are taken care of is not a waste. Even if you're working towards something, if you're, for example, trying to buy a car, um, buying yourself, you know, a shirt that doesn't cost an arm and a leg, or I'm seeing buying themselves some chocolate. That chocolate bar isn't going to stop you from getting a car. Now, if you continue that behavior, obviously it's going to impact your savings, but um, it's okay once in a while to treat yourself. You're worth it. I mean, maybe it's Maybelline. So maybe some of you have maybe some of you want to buy some makeup, and that is your treat for yourself. Some of you are working at a makeup store. Um, some of you are working with Avon. I'm hearing Avon. Mm. Okay, what else to Virgo? Oh, that was quick. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So the Ace of Pentacles is a 1. So some of you could be born on the 1st, could be born in January. You could be a life path 1. So yeah, this card signifies abundance, manifestations, opportunity, new career or financial opportunity, new venture, and prosperity. So yeah, that's lovely. I wish you guys all the best, man. I really do. I know that it's just not ideal sometimes when things don't go to plan. But one thing that's kind of being drilled into me lately is that rejection is God's protection. So however things are going for you that feels unpleasant or, you know, um, less desirable or not what you had set out or not what you had in mind, Just know that everything happens for a reason, and it happens um, for you, not to you. I know it can be difficult to things are happening for you and not to you, and they just plain and simply seem really shit. But honestly, that change in perspective genuinely has shifted my whole mode, um, and my life in general. Um, some of you may need to listen to God by Dochi. Um, yeah, I just heard that song in my mind. So, on that note, thank you so much for being here with me today. Yeah, I feel like good things are coming for you guys. Um, I'm hearing after the rain comes the sunshine. I'm also hearing everybody loves the sunshine. So that song also could be significant for you guys. So yeah, on that note, if you're just rising or beginning your day, I hope you have a wonderful one. And if you are going to sleep anytime soon, I bid you sweet dreams. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye bye.